what's going on, world? Y'all know what it is, man. We back. It's your boy CP the Real, and this is Talk to Me Nice. In the studio with the family as usual, man. Mr. Poke Fit in the building.
What's going on?
The Queen, Miss Tavia, and everybody's favorite big homie, Mr. Von Solo. What's up, big dog?
Hey, baby, let's go, baby. I'm excited,
back, baby.
about
Let's do
this show.
Hey,
I got my boy, Poke Fit in this thing, flexing. You know what I mean?
No flex.
No flex.
No flex.
Zone.
Hey.
No flex.
just finished knocking out push-ups and pull-ups.
You
I
know,
see you.
a hundo.
Coming in here
Oh,
and
Lord.
You did.
inflated like a goddamn hot air balloon. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. This week's sip of the week is Level Up, man. In today's climate, man, we're all trying to get ahead, man. There's a lot of uncertainties with the pandemic going on, with employment, and we all looking to, side hustle and try to push ourselves to the next level, man. So Level Up is Jim Beam, apple, cranberry juice, Sprite, splash of Sprite, and lime wedge. It's kind of pretty, ain't it? Yeah, I like it.
Pretty, ain't it?
One time for the one time. Level up.
Level up.
Yeah.
Level up. Cheers.
Very interesting. Very interesting topic today, man, and a bit controversial. So I'm very excited to get into it. Today we're gonna talk about smoke and mirrors, in the tense of success versus mirage. A lot of people have different definitions of success, and what's important or realistic to one person. Maybe bullshit to another person.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So we got 4 different personalities on the show today. I'm really interested to understand what each of you view as success, because I think there's a lot of people out here chasing true success, and the other half are chasing the mirage, chasing the bullshit, chasing the shit
They
that
chasing mediocrity.
really doesn't equate
Yeah.
to what I guess I would define as success. But I can't place my philosophies onto everybody. But we're gonna open it up to the Queen. I'm interested in hearing what the Queen got to say. So, Queen, what is your definition of success?
That's a great question.
Absolutely.
My definition of success is being able to look at the fruit of my labor, what I have done, the things that I've worked hard for, my blood, sweat, and tears, and be able to watch it grow and flourish. Also being able to see my son, because he's very important to me, do well in life, whatever it is that he wants to do, but I want to see him do well. And I want to be comfortable, to be quite frank with you.
So that word, we're gonna drill down, because what does that mean when you say comfortable?
Yeah,
we write
that's
that
what
on a
I think.
chalkboard, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are the indicators of comfortable? Is that monetary? Is
Mhm.
that emotional? Like what does that mean?
I want to be comfortable in every aspect. So I want to be comfortable in the sense that if a pandemic hit, just like we hit right now, mentally, I want to be okay. Physically, I want to be okay. Emotionally, and more importantly, monetarily, I want to be okay.
But what does that mean? Does comfortable mean that
You
you
be complacent or what
no
you-
no
No,
no,
no.
That doesn't mean
Okay.
that you, and this may sound just
Just
extravagant.
Well, spit it out,
Right.
CP.
You can buy whatever you want to buy. What is comfortable? Like you're not worried about a price tag of things that when you
Okay.
need them. Like you can go to
So-
a store without having to check your budget and just. What does that mean?
I want to be comfortable in the sense that if, like, for instance, I did lose my job. So I want to be comfortable in the sense that I can still pay my bills and keep the necessities together. Because for me, just in my mental state, everything else is fluff. So I want to be able to, my son won't miss a beat or won't be able to tell that something's like, I'm not asking people to keep my lights on or things like that. Like I'm
Okay.
comfortable.
So to me, he used the word. To me, those are necessities.
Right.
So your comfortable
I'm
comfortable level
I'm-
is.
I'm
the
saying
bare
with
requirement?
no income, with no job, I want to be able to be comfortable. Yes.
Why not exceed that?
That's what I'm saying. So if your level of success or comfortability
Because
is
sometimes what that requires, I'm not willing to risk my peace of mind for.
And there you go.
So
There-
that's what I view as success, though.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah, how y'all gonna ask her and
I
then,
respect
and
that.
then jump down
No,
the
I
throat?
respect that. Real talk. I respect it.
I don't.
Thanks, Big Hope.
I
I
don't.
respect it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, because
So-
there is certain things for my peace of mind that I just won't put up with. And I value my peace of mind over anything.
Yeah,
And my son's
absolutely.
peace
So
of
you
mind.
gonna tiptoe bare minimum for peace of
And
mind.
it's not even bare minimum. I'm comfortable with my bills being paid and I got food in my stomach. I don't need a lot of fluff. I don't have to go shopping to be comfortable. I can be comfortable living in my nice house with the AC on, looking at my son tear it up. Like I'm literally comfortable with that.
Y'all have two different perspectives.
I call
Yeah,
bullshit.
but it's subjective
Yeah.
though. The word
That's her
success
picture of what
is definitely subjective, and it changes. Your point of view changes as you go through life.
What
at
is
this
success
point,
to you?
Here we go.
at this point in my life, well, there was a saying because I went through a transition in my life. My buddy told me, there's no amount of money worth your peace of mind," and I believe that because there was a time where I had a bunch of money, and I was like, and I wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. Don't get me wrong. You can go out there and buy what the fuck you want to buy, which I did like that, and I'm still all right now. But I'm just saying that was cool. But I think as we go along, you do want to have the necessities, and sometimes the necessities are enough. You know, I asked for peace in my life, and that's what I got. That's exactly what I got. I don't have to have the biggest anything.
Everything bullshit.
No, I'm just saying.
That's
I'm just
a good
saying.
answer.
Hear
That's a
what
good
is
answer.
your
for me,
definition?
For me,
That's a good
when I sit in my backyard, you come to my house, you feel instant peace when you walk up in my house. Right? You sit on my patio, my house is absolutely peaceful, dog. And I'm not gonna say that's not that contributes to what success is for me. I don't have to worry about bills anymore. When the pandemic hit, it did not affect me at all because I was all right. You know what I'm saying? That's peace for me. You know what I mean?
And that's winning.
That's winning. That's winning.
Versus having a
and
huge
I've
house.
survived several. Like the last time the stock markets crashed, I survived that thing. And I think I survived that with a survivor's mindset because I always wanted to have at least what we call, like you said, the bear. Yeah, that too. You got to have some FU money. But like you just said, mentions earlier, you was calling it the bare minimum or whatever you want to call it. You do need that. You do need that as a foundation. And if you don't, success to me is being able to sustain at the minimum, the foundation. If you can sustain that without being stressed out, I think that's success. You know, if you can sustain that, because you can be up here at the top and lose and not be able to sustain the basics.
Celebrate the small wins.
My financial advisor he had people that was making $900,000 a year. They didn't have nothing though. They were spending everything, and they wasn't just you chasing. Yeah, they chasing whatever. Chasing that, because you're in a different bracket now. So you got friends that got bread, and we all out here, hey. But when you at the end of the day, at the end of the year, when tax season comes, it don't look now your mouth blown because the people that know about money, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I don't look at people, I look at when I see people drive a new car, how some people say, hey, I want this and I wish that. I see bills.
Right.
That's what I see. That's what I see in my mind. And I love to hear when people say, I got my own house and my own car, you in debt. You know what I'm saying? To me, you understand what I'm saying? Ain't that right? Facts. If you took a loan out on anything, you in debt.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Period. And I look at my truck, my shit paid off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with not driving with air if I don't have it. That's cool. That's cool with me. And I'm not saying I'm saying that's some level of success. Am I comfortable with that? Maybe not, but I'm cool with that because I'm okay, man. I don't have to struggle for that bottom line, that baseline. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's cool for me right now. I don't have to go out and go buy me a 6,000 square foot house. I don't want it. I sit in one room in my house, literally. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I go from bedrooms to the kitchen and probably the office. That's it. I don't go and the patio.
You need a studio.
Right. Nah, I ain't gonna never do that now. I do enjoy walking in my house. It's like, yeah.
This me?
This me? Wakanda. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like all that stuff, man. But I think right now for me, it's more of a peace of mind thing. So
so you think all that other stuff that you mentioned, that's the mirage? That's the bullshit that people like you said.
People fall into it. People fall into, hey, I want this and that, and they don't buy into the actual notion that you gotta accomplish some things like Tavia said. When you turn around in 10 years, what have you done?
Exactly.
Right.
What have you done? What have you actually accomplished? And so I think success means that you have a succession of different accomplishments that have happened in succession.
Yeah.
And it's not just because you did them the first time. Maybe you had to go back to the drawing board and do it again. Yeah. So each time you have a door slammed in your face or something not go the way you want it, you get a chance to reinvent yourself and refine yourself and come back and give it a second try. So
real quick, round the table, and this don't take a lot of thought.
Okay.
Instant. Scale of 1 to 10. How important is money to you?
10.
8.
9.
12.
9.
I don't want to sound superficial.
Yeah.
I said 10, but I like
to make the world go around.
I know how you roll. I know how I roll. So I'm not. I do like to have money. Don't get the game.
Hold on, wait. How you gonna say 1 to 10? Say 12.
Right.
That's exceeding.
Yeah.
He graduated from one of these urban schools.
Nah. So we talk about bare. I'm gonna say bare minimum. Y'all don't like that.
Why you gotta say bare though?
Bare minimum necessities is a 10, right? So that's why I'm saying 12.
Yeah, but why you say bare though? That's what I'm saying. So
like,
if and people may not like this. If your idea of success is being able to sustain the things that you should be able to sustain, you should be able to pay your damn bills.
Right.
You should.
But is that happening in America right now?
Right, with Corona.
That's what I'm asking you. Is that happening in America right now?
Okay, but we're not going to tailor the word to success tied to this temporary
pandemic.
We
tying it to bare minimum.
It's no temporary ass pandemic though.
That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying is
it's been a long minute.
My definition of success is not going to waver because of this goddamn pandemic.
Right.
So I feel like y'all are tailoring success due to what's going on right now.
I'm not saying success.
I really ain't said mine, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna take away the bare minimum. I'm not gonna tailor your requirement as an adult to maintain your bare minimum for this damn pandemic. If this pandemic didn't exist, you were responsible for putting food in your house. You're responsible for keeping a roof over your head.
Absolutely.
You're responsible for taking care of your goddamn kids.
Right? Absolutely.
So we not gonna let a pandemic hit, those things get affected, and you be like, I'm successful. Like that should be sustainable.
No, but I feel you're successful even if you have the money or you don't. What are you doing? What are you doing for your kids? Because I can have all the money in the world, but my son is not doing what he needs to do. I'm not doing the things for my son that I need to be doing with all this money that I have. I'm not setting it up properly. So I feel like when you do get the money, how are you utilizing your money? Are you just sitting on it? Are you investing it? So I feel like it has a lot to do with it too, how you spend your money.
I think CP is just trying to just say like he's trying to exceed the common expectation.
I just feel like people, and this goes back to that saying, you don't applaud a fish for swimming in water, right? I just feel like people shit on the things that they can't accomplish. Right. So when I hear people say, well, money ain't everything, motherfucker, you probably don't have none. You know what I'm saying? You saying that because of the position that you're in. A lot of people fear the things that they can't accomplish. Yeah. A lot of people, again, talk down on things that they know, or talk down on levels, or demean things that they themselves or maybe insecure about or can't accomplish. You know what I mean? Like, money is a whole lot.
Money make the world go around.
Money make the world go around. And money
how you eat.
I'm sorry, they talking about more money, more problems.
That's true.
Give me the problem.
Okay, I was going to. So, CP, can we get your definition of success?
What is my definition of success?
Dang, you ask me. Okay.
My definition of success. Damn, bro, you was thirsty, huh?
Thirsty.
Yeah, tough workout, huh?
You did.
Now, my definition of success is basically being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Okay. And that may be
feel good.
That may be a broad being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember a point in my life where I said, man, I want to go to Mexico or Jamaica. All right, I'm a save up, for the next 6 months and I'm gonna get this trip. If I want to go to Mexico tomorrow, I'm going to Mexico tomorrow.
Right.
So question.
I 10 by 10.
So question, does that word success, when you feel that way, when you're able to do that, I'm saying if you're able to do what you want to do when you want to and buy whatever it is, does that blanket or does that umbrella your entire life?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, so when you say you feel successful, are you saying that covers every aspect of your life once you reach that point?
No, because Tavian made a great point. I have other factors. I have a son and all that. So
Right.
if my son is not, moving away and I'm not putting him on the right path, like you said, I could be vacationing every week. I could be flying first class every week. And if my son is goddamn in juvenile detention every other month, then I am unsuccessful as a father.
Right. So that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah,
so
the foundation's already laid.
So this is where my question was going. So if people who are able to successfully get their kids to a point where they can be independent on their own, and they might have been poor. They might not have been people that have been able to keep that baseline, the bare minimum stuff. But they got their kids to get on page and believe that, we are somebody, we have a responsibility and we have to go to school and all this. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. Are they successful?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Yeah, but what they had that done without, I'm saying what they got that done in a house that was on welfare.
Come on.
Then they are successful as a parent. They failed financially. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Okay. You got silos to this shit. You know what I mean? My son could be.
So it's levels to
this shit.
Okay. So if I don't have a lot of money, I'm unsuccessful financially, is what you're saying. Or if I'm able to keep the bills paid, I'm still unsuccessful financially in your eyes.
That's not unsuccessful. You're supposed to get that shit done. Like
I think, and this is going back to every person, right? This is going back to every person, right? So if somebody lives paycheck to paycheck, but they get shit done, right? I could ask that person, would you want more money? That person's going to say, I would want more money. They're not going to say, oh, I'm
from an exceeding perspective.
So if you want more money and you want more, but you never achieve that,
that's complacent.
To me, that's not successful.
Right.
You're right.
Like you did a good job. Applaud you. You got your kids through college, whatever. Right. And if you can look me in my face and say, this is all I wanted, then you were successful. Right. But people lie about that. It ain't all you wanted. You wanted more. Right. You didn't achieve more.
I wouldn't mind going to Mexico. I wouldn't mind doing this and that. Yeah, of course.
I wish, everybody.
That's why he said 12 instead of 10.
Everybody ain't able.
You can make that happen by any means, though.
You fell short of what you really wanted, and you settled for the level that you're at.
Right.
So, like I said, I applaud you for getting your kids through school. I applaud you for keeping your kids out of trouble. I applaud your son for not having all these baby mamas running around. You are a successful parent. Take away your kid. I'm asking you about that parent's personal success.
You're talking about
Miss Ma'am, did you want more?
Right.
Yes.
That's still tied.
I feel like everybody's gonna. Do you want more now?
Do I want more now?
Yeah. Do you want more?
Absolutely, I want more. So do I feel like I have reached my level of success? Absolutely not.
No. I wasn't going there, but I was just saying, at what point then will you feel like you're successful? Because I feel like everybody's going to always want more.
I think everybody gets to me personally. Yes. If you give me $1 million, I'm gonna want $2. If you give me $2 million, I'm gonna want $3. But I'm not chasing a dollar amount. I'm chasing the point where I can literally kick my feet up and do whatever the hell I want to do when I want to do it.
Okay.
And that's the path. That's the path that I'm on to. Right. You know what I mean? Like we all have friends that say, hey y'all, let's go on a trip, and you got your friends that say, girl, I
go next time.
I don't want to ever be in that position.
Okay.
Y'all want to go on a trip? Go. Let's go.
Let's go.
No
problem.
No questions asked.
Mine would be like, I ain't got no babysitter.
No questions asked.
Okay, I feel you. I was just trying to get your. Okay, so Chris, what about you?
What's my definition of success?
Yes.
What was money to you again, real quick? 1 to 10, what was money to you?
9.
9?
Yeah.
That's a
shit. You said 8 earlier.
I said 8.
You said 8.
I still say 8.
I'm sorry, before you get into your level of success, why is that not a 10? Like, why is it not a 10?
Because money doesn't complete me.
It's not about completing you.
Wait a minute. That's what she said. Hold up.
Right. I feel like for you it might, but for me, I just feel like as long as I'm able to have that peace of mind, money is not everything.
I want peace of mind with the money.
Yeah,
I know.
Right.
You tell me if you
can have all the money in the world, still be mentally fucked up.
Because here's the thing: I'm gonna have this money. I like to spend it. You know what I'm saying?
You
And when I spend it, I need to insure it. I need to make sure nobody steal it. I got to keep that stuff up, and I just don't want that.
That's your job.
That's not my job. My job is to be happy and peaceful, be on the beach, not worry about nothing.
Who would CP be without money?
Who would I be without money?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
That's a good question. Who would I be without money?
CP.
Corey. I think I'd still be the same person.
You sure? Not if you're at a 12. Not if you're at a 12, dog. There's no way.
Without money, who would I be?
Yeah, who would you be? Would you be the same person?
Would you be mentally?
Would you be the same? Are you the same person with and without money? That's what I'm asking.
I feel like
I put you like this. Before I got to the position that I am in life, I feel like I was just as grounded. I just felt like that hunger was there. Right. Like money didn't make me organized and make me disciplined. Right. So if you all of that was there for me to get to where I want to go and still exceed where I am right now. So I think that drive, you take this money away right now, that hunger gonna be there. I'm gonna get it back.
It's gonna always be hungry.
I'm gonna get it back. I'm never gonna be out here poor, broke.
I feel like sometimes people who are like born wealthy, when you take their money away, that's a different question.
And that's different.
Sometimes we started from not having it. So I know what it's like to not have it.
CP was born that way?
No. The person that you're looking at right now?
I'm saying CP, I don't know if you were wealthy or not, but you have to work to get to where you are.
Great question.
To where you are.
The CP that you're looking at right now is a image of CP before money.
Me, so I'm putting mine down.
What you see right now is the journey that it got to get here.
Yeah, we always see the C.
And none of that changed.
Right.
None of that changed.
Well, it's just a question,
because money is real important to CP. I can see that now.
Crazy thing is, we know each other for 20 years. How was I? Other than the reckless shit.
Other than the reckless stuff?
Yeah.
You always been driven.
Have
always been goal oriented.
Okay.
And driven. And what's the word? Just motivated. You know what I mean? Motivated, you know? I'm not surprised by none of the stuff you're doing at all. Absolutely not.
And for you
so when you called me about the show, I already knew what time it was. I said, I'm here, brother. It's just like that. I already knew it.
Same.
Same.
Yeah. Same.
All right, back to Pope Fit. I don't want to cut you off.
Man. I mean, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. But it's gonna be real. Just
lay it on.
Yes, lay it out. My definition of success is really just getting the shit done. Like, no excuse. If you wanna, like you said, if you wanna set up a trip from Mexico, set that shit up. Build your life to where you can do whatever you want to do. Like, I can't live life complacent. Like, I used to be from an entrepreneur. Like, I gotta eat. I gotta eat for myself. You know what I mean? I got a brand new truck on my own. Like you said, we goal driven. We all goal driven, right? So, I mean, if you just get shit done and like make no excuses, I mean, that's my version of success.
So let me ask you this: as an entrepreneur, right? Because entrepreneurship, you thrive, you fail, you hit obstacles, right? Yeah. So with you having goals for yourself, your business. Mm-hmm. If you were to obviously have the same goals and drive that you do now and not hit these goals, like you weren't able to get a truck, you weren't able to get your business off the ground, would you deem and you tried,
right?
Would you deem yourself as unsuccessful, even though you tried?
No, because I would do it again. I would try again.
But that was unsuccessful.
It wasn't unsuccessful though, because it can still be done.
No. I get that, but we're talking about before it gets done, right? So if you tried something and you failed, do you say, "Damn, I was unsuccessful"? But I'm gonna get it done, but I was unsuccessful.
If I had a set time and I didn't get it, sure.
That's a great answer, because what I'm saying is some people will set goals and they don't do it, and it's like, it just wasn't meant for me. Right. No, you were unsuccessful. Right. So try it again.
Right. What did I do that made me unsuccessful?
You need to own that shit.
And I critique myself and I get
thank you. A lot of people don't own that shit. A lot of people be like, no. If you had a goal and you didn't hit your goal, you were unsuccessful. Right. Now, I'm not saying that it's not attainable, right? But you need to acknowledge you failed.
I failed. Yeah.
Now get on your ass and do it again.
Absolutely.
But you failed.
Yeah.
Thank you, CP.
But the number one thing you have to do is acknowledge
you failed.
No,
in the CP terms.
You failed.
Right.
You failed.
Caleb, you did not pass. You failed this test. It was not a 100. It was a 97.
I tell my son that shit all the time. Like, you tried. I understand.
You tried.
You tried. Good effort. Good effort, son. However, you
failed.
You lost.
Nah, a loss ain't always a loss though. A loss is a lesson.
Loss is
on how to win.
But it's still
loss.
You failed.
My son,
I don't look at shit as loss.
My son,
it's still a loss.
My son plays baseball, right? We go to tournaments.
Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. That was a loss.
That was a lesson.
Even though he came back, he learned from the loss. He learned from the loss. It still was a loss.
We all athletes, right? We all athletes,
right?
So
are we?
No.
Well,
why you do this?
Look, I just know you in the bucket. You threw yourself under the bus. You know, folks looking at you like,
I let the thing home. I ain't looking at
No, I'm saying, folks looking at Tavia like, man, she must play
soccer,
volleyball,
badminton.
Roll with it.
You said we were all
CrossFit,
spades.
I'm just saying, we've all been.
Oh,
okay, we've all been involved with sports at whatever level, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
there we go.
So we go out on the field, the court, whatever. We have a goal, and that's to win that game, right? We have a goal, that's to win that game, right?
Yes.
We go out there. Let's just say you ball out, I ball out, but we lose the game
as a team.
We were unsuccessful. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how good you played.
Now, when we get to our parents or to our people, when we get on the side, we lost. Now it becomes an individual thing. Well, I whooped my man.
Yeah,
but you were still unsuccessful. You did not achieve your goal.
Y'all lost. Well, I did my job.
Well, my baby did his job. It was Johnny over there that didn't catch the ball.
That's how we
and Cody and Ricky over there didn't do nothing over there either. That was their fault.
Look, the team just disappeared.
The team gone.
We a mirage.
They lost. They lost.
What was the commercial? The Super Bowl commercial with your boy in there? He was the black guy. Never mind. Keep going.
That was so commercial.
You remember old boy was like, I did this. The black dude, you talking about, I did this. I threw the ball and all that. You remember what I'm talking about, Ted?
The producer don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he know what I'm talking about, man.
Ted's like, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Everybody like, who's there?
But I guess my biggest thing is I wish people would really understand, like I said, success versus mirage, right? And like I said, my level of success is not equivalent to everyone's level of success. So I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it from a specific background, right? It's just more of a conceptual background, right? You have a goal, you didn't achieve your goal,
absolutely.
Or you're at a certain plateau. You wish you could have more, but you've convinced yourself like, yeah, I wish I could have that.
That's bull.
But that just ain't where I'm at right now, and I'm okay with that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You got to be a dog, man. If you want to be successful, man.
I have some, but I feel like sometimes we think we want certain things that we really don't want.
Okay. I'll even take that. But if you want something, and maybe you think that you want it, you should still be in a position to obtain it. And then once you get it, say, I don't want that shit. But don't ever want.
But some shit we want. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, because I literally set a goal for myself, and I said, even if I don't physically have it, I want to be able to obtain it. Does that make sense? Like, I want to go watch. I want to have the money to have it. I may not go buy the gold watch, but if I wanted to go get the gold watch, then I can.
That's success for me. That's what I'm saying. Just be in a position.
Because I'm like, certain time people put physical things like, I'm successful if I have this huge house or a huge car.
That's why I said it's conceptual.
But I feel like if I'm still living in the house I grew up in or whatever, I have the money in the bank to go buy the house. You're choosing not to, then I'm successful.
Absolutely.
And I
feel like in my eyes,
that's what I feel like the mirage part is what people feel like, if I can't see it or feel it, you're not successful. It's like you have no idea what I'm sitting on over here or where my mental state is.
The mirage part is also when you got all the show.
Yes.
All the show stuff, but it's really
and you barely paying the
people
bills.
People over there stressing out like, man, I cannot afford this mansion I'm living in.
Y'all ever heard of it? Yeah, what's the term? They call it a house poor. You living in a house, you ain't got no furniture, you just in a house.
My mama called it, she called it.
You take a picture on Instagram talking about new house, who this?
Yeah, you ain't got no groceries in the refrigerator. Like
people living in Uptown with one couch in there, and that's it. You take a picture in this
selfie,
baby. Ain't nothing else in that apartment, baby. What you got? You driving a Maserati and you living in that mug too, aren't you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
You got them red bottoms, and that's
I see it all the time on IG, bro.
Is that successful?
Double life, bro.
So I feel like that's also called clout.
Social media platforms.
AKA
so with you throwing that word out, let's talk about the Black community specifically, right?
I saw somebody.
Come on now.
I think that I'm
ready.
I think that we completely have it twisted on what success is. And I'm glad that we're friends and we have conversations
What about
outside of the show.
I ain't talking about you, man. You get
Damn,
hey,
I take it personal.
let's give
CP,
it-
the real. This is
Nah.
real talk.
Nah, but we
a packing
have
plane.
conversations, man, and we have conversations that I think only a small group of people have.
Right.
Needed
Right.
conversations, right? So
Right.
when you talk about clout, to your point, black in the black community, you got on the latest sneakers, you winning. You got to drive the nicest car, you winning. You know what I'm saying? But you have no generational wealth. Your net worth is nothing.
You have no blueprint.
Investments. You have
Yeah.
nothing that is appreciating
Right.
with value.
You just
know what I
spending
mean?
money, fast money.
I've always laughed at people that drive nice cars and pull up to apartments. You drive a Benz, but you live in an apartment. That doesn't make sense.
Sometimes people don't want a house though. Some people want to just
bullshit.
live. Park it. No, listen. I can park it in my garage in my apartment. I don't want a house. I don't want to deal with the lawn.
Artavia.h. That's bullshit.
I'll take that because that's a fact.
These are facts. I want to live in a luxury townhome downtown. I don't want a house.
But we're gonna double back.
joking,
No, it's valid. But we're gonna double back to what you said
Right.
earlier, right? So there's a difference between somebody saying, I don't want I really genuinely don't want a house.
Versus I
versus
can't.
somebody that truly can't afford a house.
Yeah.
right.
That's a difference. If you
all your money going to that damn car.
if you driving a Maserati and you don't want the upkeep of a house, then it's different, right? But you have people that'll drive a Maserati and they'll really want a house.
I want a house, bro. I don't want no apartment. I don't want no one bedroom saying, hey, y'all look at me. You know what I'm saying?
But some people, that's all they need. If it's just them and they want to travel, they'd rather be in Dubai living it up versus having to worry about
That's
house.
true, too.
Upkeep.
That's true.
So I'm just
That's
saying,
true.
I learned that because I thought if you don't have a house, you crazy. But I've learned that not everybody got kids and uncles and aunts. They prioritize traveling and be able to see the world when they want to and how they want to, and not have to worry about the upkeep. Or people just want to move.
You just said the key word. They're doing what they want.
What they want to when they want to do it.
So that's success, right?
I just feel though that like also in the black community we want to put up a show so we can like shit on other people, and like that's not, why are we trying to like do that to each other versus build each other up? Like you can have a nice car, I can have a nice car, let's all have nice cars, or let's all pay our cars off. Like I just feel like sometimes we just try to I got this but you don't, and I feel like white people ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Or I hate the comparison either, but
sticking together. Black people are separated. Everything's a competition.
It's a mirage.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
So I stay in my lane.
Stay in my lane, baby.
And I surround myself with people that this is gonna sound jaded and
you want to be around people that have a 12 over a 10.
Shallow as hell. No,
over 8.
I surround myself with people whose idea of success is similar to mine. Right. That's how you choose your friends.
You gotta speak that language.
Yeah. If your idea of success is completely opposite polar of mine, what do we
have to talk about?
Yeah, like we're not.
You cool and all, but nah, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, you gotta have some type of connection.
Right.
You know what I mean? The connections that push you and motivate you. You know what I mean? If that person don't have the same energy, it's not that I don't like you. It's just what it is.
I'm just for real. And people take that shit personally because like,
well, it is personal. It is,
and that's what bothers me.
But why is it personal?
Well, I'm saying, but it is because some people don't they put friendship. You know, they base it off different things,
right?
You know what I mean? And everybody not goal oriented like you.
A lot of people take shit personal, right?
I mean, it is at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if you basically saying that I don't fuck with you on this level,
right?
And you know what I mean? And it's cool, and it's cool. But I'm gonna fuck with you on this side, but over here, I know you're not trying to do this, so it's cool, man.
I can't talk goals with you when we doing
when I want to make business moves.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that.
I can't talk to you if you're not ready for that. You know what I mean? So I have to go find other people.
We don't speak the same language, bro.
Yeah, we're not speaking the same language at the end of the day, and at the end of the day. It's not meant to be personal, but you're gonna take it personal. Oh, now you think you're better? Nah, man, you're just not there with where I'm at.
Yeah,
you know?
It's just like Rolodex. We all have different friends
that shit happened to me.
In different buckets, right? You know what I mean? Like there's certain people that we all reach out to for certain things. Real estate opportunities, business opportunities. I reach out to you.
Yeah.
There's certain people that I'm not gonna call on my phone because one, I know their financial situation is not at the point. You know, why I'm gonna call you? I'm your friend. Why I'm gonna call you about an investment opportunity when I know your financial situation?
Trash.
Why would I do that? Just
Well,
that's
you
gonna
gotta
make you feel some type of
Well,
way.
well, they and at the same time they shouldn't feel that type of way when they find out after the fact, even that you didn't ask. You weren't in no position to
You
do
wouldn't, yeah.
anything. That's on you. At
You
the
should-
end of the day, that's on that person. We all have a certain level of responsibility to try to find whatever success is in our lives.
Opportunity means
Yeah,
preparation, man.
yeah, man. And if you're not financially,
12
set
P's, baby.
in this society, I feel sorry for you. It's money makes this world over here go round.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You can't do
sure.
anything
For
without
sure.
money over here.
For
So
sure.
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what are you doing? Are you just taking pictures on Instagram?
Yeah.
You take a picture of your car, but you stay with your mama? Shit, you're not going to be 25 years old the rest of your life. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we are all in different transitions of life, and you have to have goals set for each one of those transitions. You have to be thinking about progression all times, man. Because we learning and growing every day.
Yeah.
You should be thinking about investments in 401k and health,
Right.
and life insurance and stuff.
You gotta
Where
think,
my kids are going to be,
right.
even if you don't give a fuck about them, at least get them to 18. Shit.
Yeah, for real.
You got one job.
Yeah, you got one job. Get them to 18 and help them out.
Right.
Be there with them.
Right.
I mean, if you can't do it, at least show them in the right direction.
You got to paint the picture for them.
That's the bare minimum, though, big homie. Are you okay with that?
Well,
He was like, well,
That's the
well,
shit.
I was going to say,
I thought that was a 12 out of 10. Shit.
But what I was
That's the
going to
shit
say,
you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still subjective.
It is.
It is. At the
Definitely
end
is.
of the day, it's subjective, man. I mean,
I've learned it's not my job to wear other people's insecurities, man. Like it's not my job to pat you on, because I do. I mean, you support your friends, right? But it's not my job to make you feel better about your situation. Like at a certain point, like when I started really like achieving certain things I wanted in life, it's kind of like survivor's remorse, right? Like I had a sense of guilt, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the worst thing. Like I think it's worse. It's a bad thing when you can't celebrate your wins or your success because of some of the people that you're around. You know what I mean? Like if I get a huge promotion at work, you know what I mean? Like if the people around me are financially struggling, if I come to them with that news, like, hey, I'm making bank, well, it's gonna
start making plans with your money.
but they're gonna feel a certain type of way, you know what I mean?
wouldn't
It's
give
like,
a fuck.
I'm like,
At the end of the day,
You go, boy.
But everybody's not like that, you know what I mean?
I
Like
guess,
sometimes you can't celebrate your wins because you make other people realize that they're not winning.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You have to watch
haters.
your crowd who you talking to. You got to be careful with that. But at the same time, if you work for it, I wouldn't give a shit. At the end of the day, it's like you wouldn't shoot with me in the gym. You took advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
how that
most
quote
of
sticks
us
with people like to this day.
Not shooting in
For
the
real.
gym.
Yeah.
For real.
And most of us have had opportunities
Yeah.
that we have passed up.
Yeah.
That is not my fault. That is not the next person's fault. That's your fault.
Or you weren't prepared for
Or
that
you weren't
opportunity.
prepared, but at the end of the day, that's on you.
So
that's on you.
I got a question for the crew. So, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, it's not rhetorical, but it's rhetorical to us. But why do people become victims of their own, like, circumstances or, like, the situation? Like, why do people want to just be complacent? Like, why do you think people just want to just be doing the bare minimum?
I'm gonna give you an honest answer, right? I don't think that anybody in their mind, honestly, if you really have a heart-to-heart, sit down with people, I don't think that anybody is okay with the certain circumstances that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
If they're, in poverty, if they're struggling, like, I don't think anybody's okay with that.
Right.
I think that people are fearful of what it takes to get out of that. I've never met a broke person or a poor person that sit there and say, oh yeah, I love being broke. Motherfucker, you don't love being broke. You wish you were not broke.
Well,
but
what's
you're
broke?
not. But
What's
you're
broke though?
struggling. Nobody like
struggling for the bare minimum.
Yeah,
Bare minimum.
nobody.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, well, what's struggling?
Nobody likes struggling for the bare minimum, right? But people aren't necessarily. Everybody's not willing to climb out of that ditch. Everybody's not willing to put in the time and the effort. So somebody can say, man, yeah, man, I wish I had $1 million. But if I come to you and say, all right, if you really want $1 million, I'm gonna need you to work 18-hour shifts for the next 3 years. I'm gonna need you to operate on 4 hours of sleep every day. Some people are like, fuck that, I ain't doing that. Then you didn't want $1 million. A lot of people, you're not willing to do the shit that's gonna get you where you want to go. Nobody struggling is okay with struggling. I'm sorry. That shit is toxic to me, bro. It's just bullshit. I hate when people make it seem like, I'm okay with the way shit is. You know, if it was for me, and I hate when people bring God into it. If it was for me, the good Lord would give it to me. Nah, the good Lord is waiting on you to get off your ass.
Right, put in the work.
Faith without works is dead.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'll tell you. What's your opinion on
that?
Artavia.h.
Oh, yeah. You want to know what my opinion is on why people are victims?
I want to know everybody's opinion.
I feel because people get complacent. It's easy. It's easier to sit here and get people to join in my sob party, my pity party, than to actually get up and go do something about it. Yeah. So sometimes when I get in my moods, I'll throw myself a pity party, but then literally within an hour or so, I'm like, okay, we need to plan. Because I don't call anybody with that. I'm calling you to tell you what I'm going through, but I'm also giving you 3 solutions at the same time. So I feel like sometimes it's just easier to sit there and swallow in your own and bring people in and have people go fund me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to
fuck that shit.
No shade to GoFundMe. Shout out to GoFundMe. But
that,
I just feel like sometimes it's easier and people get really complacent and TP said, don't want to put in the work that it takes. And I feel like social media has a lot to do with that because on social media we just see the success, but I don't see that Cleo and Bria spent hours and endless nights of sleeping and being uncomfortable. Shout out to Cleo. Shout out to our guests to get to where they need to be. So I'm gonna sit here and be like, well, I couldn't have did that because they didn't want to hire. It's like, forget all of that. Yeah. You have to put in the work. Right. You have to crawl before you walk. You have to put in the work before you see the results, the fruits of your labor. So whether that work be easy or not so easy, but you have to do something. You can't just sit there and be a victim. I mean, I don't like that.
Would you hop on real life scenario? Would you hop on a trash truck, waste management, trash truck at 6 a.m. in the morning and work for $7.25 an hour?
Fuck no, baby.
Okay, you wouldn't do that, right? Mm-mm. I graduated. I got 2 degrees. I'm comfortable now, right? Mm-hmm. When I first graduated college, I couldn't get no job. I was unemployed for 6 months. I did that shit. I had a master's degree. I was working on a waste management temp job.
Nothing else to do.
Temp job. This is not even a real job. This is temp service. Waking up at 5 a.m. to go to the temp service office to see what kind of work they got for you today.
I worked at Domino's, bro. That's low.
Shout out to Domino's Waste Management.
Domino's.
But I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying.
2 degrees, bro. I have a master's degree, MBA, on the back of a fucking trash truck. $7.25.
Yeah, that's
and there's no clout. I'm just saying. Do you know how many people in that position would have said that's beneath me?
You have to humble yourself.
I've never said that I'm the smartest.
A lot of people who ain't got those who said that.
I've never said that I'm the smartest person in the room. I've never said I'm the biggest, toughest guy. But one thing I do pride myself in, I say you put me in a room with anybody, I'll outwork them. I just feel that about myself. I will outwork anybody. Put me in a room where I'll outwork
for me. I'm just kidding.
And that's what keeps me motivated. I may not be smarter than you, but I got stamina. Yeah. I'll outlast you.
Stamina is key, boy, in every aspect of life, bro.
You have to be. I remember Cleo said that you have to be self-motivated. You can't blame your mom, your uncles, your aunt, everybody else for your situation. You have to be the person who wants to go get it. Because if I'm failing, it's not because CP didn't show me how to do it. It's because I wasn't hungry enough to go learn. If you calling Big Homie for investment conversations, you didn't call me. I want to be like so Big Homie. What do I need to do?
Well, you didn't call me.
Now I want to be in the conversation.
Can't call nobody.
But that has to be me that wants to do that. I can't be someone else or me sitting and scrolling and looking at people doing it. I have to want to do it myself.
That's why I have little sympathy for people because I know what it takes and I know what I've done. So if I ain't had no sleep at night and I've cried and I've struggled and I've done this, I don't have no sympathy for you.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to
because you've been at a low
empathize with
point and you got that shit done out the mud.
Look, a
I
lot
don't
of us
no
have.
empathy.
Yeah.
I ain't got no empathy.
I worked at Domino. I'm still on that shit. I worked at fucking Domino's, bro.
Hey, man,
Domino's
but-
order.
That was in high school.
No, that was when I
College.
graduated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Shout out to Domino's.
Domino's,
Shout
DeSoto
out to
off
Domino's.
Hampton.
Oh, that's what.
But- I hope
The
we
little
didn't
car
just
in the
look.
front.
I hope we didn't discourage.
yeah.
Look, I hope we didn't discourage. I hope we didn't offend anybody this evening, man. But I'm straight to it, man. Like I love everybody.
But you hurt, y'all.
I love everybody, man. But at some point, y'all got people got to look in the mirror and own their shit. You can't pat people on the back.
Get
for
out
that.
the
No, you
mirage.
can, man. But it's so many aspects that go into that.
Right.
You got to look at a person's background and
Mhm.
family that's around them. You are what your environment is, and
That's what I meant to say.
you are what your environment
Right.
is. If you don't have anybody that's firing up and you don't have that example around you, it's going to be a little bit harder for that person to come out and have that, what you
Right.
got.
But people still choose
And,
to
and
be
it's
in that.
hereditary, too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's true.
hereditary,
Your
too.
daddy ain't shit, so you ain't gonna be shit.
But it's not
Right.
impossible. It just takes
It's
a little
not
more work.
impossible. I'm just saying this person has another set of circumstances.
Right.
And so if you're around people that are ignorant to the fact of
Mhm.
There's more.
of trying to that
Right.
there's more.
Yeah.
If my grandparents never lived off the street that they grew up on, they're not gonna know that there's something better over there.
Yeah.
They probably do, but until you experience that or you have somebody pull you to the side, or that's why it's important to have teachers and mentors and people that's outside of your parents that are there. So it's your network and the people that you're exposed to. Some people need that fire lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so,
But people be scared to get fired up about that shit.
absolutely.
'Cause
Just like what you doing, you train people every morning. I don't need nobody to tell me that. Not me. I get up every day. I don't need you to tell me nothing, Chris.
You're fat, lazy, and unhealthy.
No, right. And I'm saying, and I know how much energy he puts in to people who wouldn't do it on their own.
He's putting his energy.
And y'all wonder why I be so switch
Yeah.
every morning.
It's the
Yeah.
drug.
5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he putting his energy in.
Energy on a milli.
But man, I think we
Not
can
on a
we can critique, criticize, evaluate.
Yeah.
People. All day long, man. But
Not
people,
the analysis.
people gonna do what they want.
Analysis.
People gonna do what they want to do. But man,
Analysis
I hope we didn't offend anybody, man. I hope we didn't make y'all. Actually, I do. I hope we made a lot.
I
of
was
y'all,
like, man, forget all that.
I
bro.
hope we made a lot of y'all reevaluate yourselves and go look in the mirror and get your shit together, man. But if you didn't like anything that we had to say, please comment.
Especially
Please,
black people.
look, drop, pull up. Please drop me a line.
I hope we motivated y'all. It's a pandemic. Get your thoughts together. Get your
Leave it
thinking
in the
thoughts
comments.
together.
motivated y'all. You know what
Leave
I'm
it.
just saying, at the end of the day,
Leave it in the comments and
I'm trying
tag
to build
TT.
us up.
if you
Moving
if
on
I
up to
if I
these.
got you feeling a certain type of way, man, drop me a line. Leave a comment.
CP the real.
Drop it.
Underscore the
man.
real.
I'm gonna give you the real talk, man. But on to the next segment of the show, man. Dear black people, y'all know what time of day it is, man. We're gonna try to clean this up because I feel like we may have shitted on y'all the beginning of the show. So we're gonna leave y'all with a little bit of motivation.
He did. You might want to.
Y'all like, I want
Do
no
the
part
map.
to this. Hey, I'll take it. I want all the smoke. Give it to me. Dear black people, man, it's our opportunity to address the black community with a little bit more uplifting words, a little bit more positivity today. Anything that's on our hearts, on our minds or in our souls, man. So we're gonna kick it off. Go around the round table. Mr. Pokefit, dear black people.
Dear black people.
Get your fat ass up.
That was last week. I got a new one for y'all. Learn how to prioritize your health over social media. So what I mean by that is the first thing you do in the morning shouldn't be checking your phone for notifications on Instagram. It should be two things: praying or meditating. I look at things from a lifestyle perspective. Obviously, I'm a trainer. I'm an influencer. And I see a lot of my clients that get distracted easily because they're millennials, Generation X. I mean, not Generation X, but Generation Z. They get distracted easily by being on their phones. Like, the phone gonna be there, bro. Like, Instagram gonna be there. Snapchat gonna be there. Facebook, all these different platforms gonna be there. Your health is all you got. If you ain't got good health, you can't even check your phone in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't look good enough to post.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be looking snatched.
Angles or angels.
You want like a cupcake, straight up. So
not the
muffin top, eh? So my black people, man, I love y'all, but we gotta do better by prioritizing our health. So also, last thing I want to say, your health isn't just fitness, by the way. It's a lifestyle, like I just said, mental, spiritual, emotional, physical. So
Clutches
mic
pearls.
dropped.
Dear Black people, this is my favorite segment, by the way. Dear Black people, don't underestimate the value of being able to pay it forward. A lot of times we want to put ourselves on a pedestal and say, I'm here, I achieved it, and you can't know the secret sauce. No.
Not the Mac
We need
sauce.
to be able to pay it forward. Whether it's calling your little cousin up, spending time with people that you haven't seen, just making a phone call. Always pay it forward, because at the end of the day, if I'm doing good and I'm successful mentally, physical, and spiritual, and my family, my people are not,
You ain't no boss.
I'm not at all. I'm not at all. And I feel like sometimes we don't understand the value of that. Sometimes we have young people that are just lost and clueless, and they just need someone who they can relate to, who they can talk to, who can encourage them, build them up, kind of put them on a path. Because like you said, I've been where you are. I've been in your shoes. Well, show me how you got to where you are. Show me the discipline it took. Show me the steps, the mistakes that you made, so hopefully I won't have to make them again. But don't be so quick to belittle someone who doesn't know, because at one point in time, you didn't know. You were ignorant of the fact of. And so if we focus more on that, if we put all of our energy that we do on supporting them Black food trucks and supporting just people just trying to make it, I have so many people who want a podcast who don't even know where to start. And there are people
Radio
who
Therapy
have
Network.
Shout out to Radio Therapy Network. But we can always pay
He's just
it
one
forward.
phone call away. He's
One
just
phone call away.
One
And
email away.
It's not like this is the only Black podcast. There's several of them. Support each other, build each other up, and always pay it forward. Black, white, and everything. But for real, Black people, pay it forward.
Share the information. Love it.
Good stuff.
That was good.
Go ahead, big homie.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna piggyback off Tavia, because that's where I was going. That's where I was going with it. Yeah, don't be too big or afraid to ask people that are in your network questions about how do they do something. Sometimes we are too prideful. We're too prideful, and we're scared to be vulnerable with each other. But vulnerability brings growth. It brings growth, and also to hit on somewhat CP said earlier, acknowledge your faults. Acknowledge mistakes. So if you're acknowledging mistakes that you made, you can go on from that. You can go on from that and become a better person and learn from those mistakes that you have made earlier. Our lives are not just for us. They are a living testament for others. And once we understand that, we can move forward. So it's all about moving forward and getting better, personal development and getting better. So that's what was on my mind.
Dope. Facts. Dear Black people, my father told me at a young adolescent age, and I remember it to this day. He says, son, the worst thing that you can do is lie to yourself. So dear Black people, I'm going to sincerely ask y'all to stop lying to yourselves. Like Big Von said, you know what I mean? When you fail, you fail. You know what I mean? If you want things and you haven't achieved those things, don't say those things are not for you. Don't say it's not your time. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, like, don't lie to yourself. I think a lot of us lie to ourselves and we sell ourselves short. If you want something, go get it. If you fail, acknowledge that you failed and use that as a plateau to get you to that point, man. But we give up so easily. We convince ourselves that, oh, I really didn't want it. Oh, it wasn't that important. No, you wanted it. You wanted it. And if you still want it, go get it, man. So I think that we are conditioned. We've been conditioned to pretty much make excuses for things that, again, I said it earlier, things that we can't achieve. You know what I mean? In my mind, there's nothing that's not obtainable. And that's to me, and I wish everyone had that mindset. Like there's nothing, it sounds cliche, but there's nothing that you can't do. You know what I mean? So don't ever convince yourself, this is it, or hey, that just didn't work out for me. I'm okay with it. You don't have to accept failure. You know what I mean? So stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself this is all, I got, this is all I want, this is all I'm okay with. Like, I know you want more. You want more. You know what I mean? So let's just shake it off. If you fall off the bike 3-4 times, I don't give a damn. Get on another time, and we're going to get to where we finally want to go. But do not lie to yourself. Do not sell yourself short. I love you, black people. Absolutely.
Yeah. We've been conditioned. We've been kind of conditioned to not want to be successful systematically.
Right.
Systematically, we've been, that system's been put up that way. And so we have to work together to break those walls and those chains down, those chains and walls of conditioning down between each other and bring each other out one by one. That's our job for those who are already on the other side of that wall.
Absolutely.
We need to pull our other brothers and sisters with us.
Yeah.
And so I didn't mean to
pay it forward.
No, you're fine.
Pay it forward.
But they gotta want it. Like
you gotta want it. You gotta want it.
I can't put my arm over the wall. Let's say I made it or anyone made it. Mm-hmm. Somebody that's made it, they can't put their arm over the wall and say, "Get your ass up here." If I put my arm over that wall, you better be jumping.
But that is your responsibility, though. Put your arm over there.
Yeah,
that's it.
You can't make it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. My job is to extend an arm, and I'm hoping that you leaping and grabbing it. That's your job. Your job is to leap and grab it. My job is not to grab you and pull you up.
Story time would be fun.
You know what I mean? My job is not to grab you and pull you up. My job is to give you an arm.
Yes.
And just let you climb up that wall.
Right.
But you got to climb up that wall. I'm not going to drag you up that wall.
Can't be complacent.
I'm not going to drag you up there. You got to climb it. You know what I mean? But no, great dear black people, man. Like I said, I think we.
This is a dope ass episode.
I think we recovered from it a little bit. You know
oh my gosh, we motivated people today. Get up, get on the good foot.
I hope y'all see some comments.
Look, I hope y'all
all our friends.
I hope y'all don't hate me, man, because I damn sure love y'all, man. I want the best for myself, and Tavia said a great point. I want the best for myself, and because I love my friends and I say that I love the black community, meaning I want the best for those people around me. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be, and none of us want to be the only successful, black person living in a community
at all.
That makes us feel good, but like no, I want to make sure that other people, I want my neighbors to be black. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that other people get to experience some of the same things that I experience. I don't feel like a good friend, a good boss, a good whatever you want to call it, if my team and my community and my people aren't eating. Yeah. What does it look like for me to be eating and my people to be starving? You're not a boss. You're not a boss. You're a boss when your team is eating.
Come on now, Jay-Z.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
When your team is eating, you're a boss, man. Yep. And that's what it is, man. Let's go around the room, man. Let the people know where they can find us, man. Hopefully we don't get no death threats and all that good stuff. But Poke Fit, let the people know where they can find you.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at PokeFit and Facebook Chris Poke.
Short, sweet, simple.
The
queen.
You guys, please follow me. I'm begging for followers at this point.
Look, we ain't thirsty on here. Don't do that.
Joking. Please. No, more so follow me on Instagram at Artavia. That's ART.A.BIA.
She takes great selfies, y'all.
Also, follow us on our YouTube channel, Talk to Me Nice. Subscribe.
Please.
Queen, you take some really, you're very photogenic.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that,
Angles.
Is that what it is? The angle?
Yeah, she went to photo school.
Hey. Hey, fellas, follow the queen, man. Y'all going to like all these pictures.
Follow me.
Little eye candy for the week. You know what I mean?
All right. Get a little, and you might be able to catch a little
beauty
show.
of the week.
What door the Explorer?
The stories?
Yeah.
That was on my Instagram story.
Yeah, you might be able to catch
You never know what you might see.
Little pool action, splash.
Splashy.
Okay.
Yeah, you can catch me at Big Von 78 on Instagram and the Von Solo Experience on YouTube, and also Talk to Me Nice. Click and leave comments, please, specifically about this episode.
We want to know how you feel.
We want to know because I got to know.
Yeah. Nah, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy CP The Real. You can reach me on Instagram, CP The Real, one word. Wait a minute, what's mine?
CP underscore The Real.
Oh, man.
Underscore.
I done leveled up a little too much. Shit.
The drink is gone.
The thrill is gone.
CP underscore The Real on Instagram. Same thing on Facebook. And as always, man, check out the YouTube channel. Talk to Me Nice. You'll catch all the visuals to all the content here, man. But y'all know what it is, man. That's our show for the day, man. Man, we're going to continue to talk our shit. Because talking shit make us feel good, man. We hope y'all continue to talk yours. Talk to Me Nice. We out.